Did you know that 2 out of 5 Americans plan to start their own business? In this video, we'll break down 5 clear signs that it is time for you to take the leap. When I started my first business, I wasn't prepared. I ignored all the signs until I got laid off. It took years of struggle and sacrifice to grow that business to 7 and then to 8 figures, but it didn't have to be that hard. You can prepare now and avoid my mistakes. The first sign you should look for is boredom. If you're the type who thrives on challenges and loves to problem solve, it's possible that you've hit a ceiling in your current job. Are promotions slow and the raises not enough? Do you feel stuck? Some think this is a dead end and do a complete career change. But why waste years of experience? Instead, turn the skills you've mastered into a business where you'll build something exciting on your own terms. There will be so many problems to solve, you'll always be stimulated. The second sign is feeling drained by corporate monotony. The endless meetings, red tape, and office politics can be soul-crushing. This often happens to creatives, or as they sometimes like to call themselves, artists. If you're daydreaming about projects that inspire you, why not build your own beautiful portrait? Pour your energy into a business that aligns with your vision and values. The third sign is noticing a gap. Think of it this way. If you are noticing a problem, others are experiencing it as well. I call this the bystander effect. No one is willing to fill the gap because everyone thinks someone else will fill it. So instead of waiting on others to solve the problem, step up and solve it yourself. Frustrations mean pain points. Pain points mean business. You don't need to invent the iPhone. Even small pain points like the local camera and security service is expensive or really bad are big opportunities. Every successful business solves a specific problem. For instance, I started Startup with Ferris because I couldn't find good resources for early stage founders. Plus, founders have always come to me for help, so I figured I should create a resource myself. We covered 3 signs so far, 2 more to go, and I'll then share key steps to turn your skills into financial freedom. Another sign I usually see, especially among the young generation, is hustling on the side. If you're working nights and weekends on a passion project and it's starting to pick up momentum, it could be your green light. Side hustles often become the foundation of thriving businesses. In fact, I usually advise entrepreneurs to test the waters for a few months before taking the leap. If you want to reduce your risk, check out my 6-month runway template below. The last sign is tricky. I'm usually hesitant about it. It's about wanting to make more money or to have more control over your time. Wanting more control or more money isn't wrong, but they are not enough on their own. See, building a business is hard, often lonely and risky. It takes years of patience to see significant financial returns. So, if this is your only motivation, take a step back and reevaluate. If you're seeing one of these 5 signs and want to challenge yourself, here are the essential steps to launch your business. Step 0, of course, prerequisite before any action. It's about shifting your mindset. You cannot run a business without resilience, risk tolerance, and commitment. Here are 4 specific things you can do. 1, start building your risk-taking muscles because failure is inevitable and it's part of the journey. 2, be coachable. Seek advice from mentors and learn from others. And as we say here around Startup with Ferris, only take advice from those who have been to where you want to go. 3, commit to learning. Running a business requires learning many new things. And then number 4, cultivate patience. Overnight success is rare, but consistency wins. Step 1, turn your skills into a clear offer. What's your technical expertise? What have you learned professionally, at school, from volunteering, or even from a hobby? Ask yourself, What problem can I solve with my skills? How does this solution save time and money or avoid frustration? Which industry should I focus on? Identify a few skills or one field that you're good at, and then find a few problems your skills can solve. The solution is the offer you can sell, the essence of your business. If you have experience in a specific industry, consider tailoring your consulting services to that vertical. For example, if you've worked in compliance, you could specialize in compliance consulting for industries that you know well. And a pro tip, not sure which industry to focus on? The Bureau of Labor Statistics highlights high growth sectors for 2025 and beyond, including healthcare and social assistance, driven by an aging population, professional, scientific, and technical services, especially IT consulting, renewable energy, solar, wind, and clean tech, plus AI-driven opportunities are exploding across all industries. Explore these trends on the Bureau of Labor Statistics website or other online sources to find your niche. Step 2, validate your idea with real feedback. Don't guess, ask for feedback. Talk to 10 people and ask them if your idea solves a problem they have. And then study 5 competitors, see what they're doing, see what they're offering, what gaps can you fill. Check out my 10 plus 5 template to come up with and test your business idea. It's linked below. Step 3 is where things get real. You'll go out and get your first client. You will hit the pavement and sell, reach out to people in need of your service, focus on progress, not perfection, and price confidently. Your work has value, even if you're just starting out. Remember, your goal isn't to build a perfect business overnight. It's to take that first step, refine, and grow. If you want more details on how to get your first client, click here. See you next time.